My name is Greg Hoffman. I am an outsourced program manager, and we are here to get inside the minds of affiliates. I am here with my 3 favorite affiliates, so I'd like to, yes.
Where are they?
I would like to introduce them. First, we'll start with Kim Rowley.
Hi, I'm Kim Rowley. I've been doing affiliate marketing since 1998. I started with a coupon code site. It was more of a hobby, and it's just grown from there. I have a lot of niche blogs.
Tricia Meyer is the next.
Hi, I'm Tricia Meyer. I own sunshinerewards.com, coupons and cashback site, and then I also do a lot of niche blogging.
And finally, we have Eric Nagel.
Hi, I'm Eric. I've been in affiliate marketing for probably about 6 years now, last 2.5 years full-time. And I do, my, strong point is doing anything that's really technical. So taking, if you guys have APIs, take that and turn them into affiliate websites. And we'll get into that later.
Okay, a couple quick notes. If you could, before you leave, turn in your feedback forms. Each day, 6 forms will be randomly drawn to receive a gold pass for the next show. Also, if you have any questions, we'll be taking questions at the end. And the new system is the SMS. If you text your keyword, the keyword to 22333, and that will come up at the end, and we can read all the questions. If you don't want to do that, we still have a microphone in the middle. Okay?
Before you start, could I ask a question? That your presentation be non-technical as possible. Yep. For example, Eric used the point API, and I don't know what it means, and I suspect some of the people here do not know either. So if you could, as far as practical, make it Monday, please.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's start with program management. The benefits of program management. Do we want to just start talking about program management?
I can start with that one. With program management, and I think what we're talking about here is outsourced program managers. If you don't have someone in-house that's managing your program, you can't set up your program and expect it to just run and be successful. So you either need someone in-house to manage the program or look at an outsourced program management company. The benefits of working with a company such as that, they already have the database of affiliates. They've been to these affiliate summits. They know that when you come in, and depending on your product or service, they know which affiliates to reach out to start promoting your product or service based on prior sales history.
One of the things that I think is a caveat, though, if you're using an outsourced program manager, is that you need to make sure that they have the authority to actually run the program. What's really frustrating as an affiliate is when you're working with an OPM and you need exclusive coupon codes or you need access to a data feed or something like that, and that OPM isn't given the authority to do those things, and they have to keep going to somebody within the company to get those things. It just causes a backlog and everything. So if you're using some kind of outsourced program management, make sure that they have the authority and the connections that they can get those things done for us.
And just here at Affiliate Summit, if you're looking for OPMs, the easy way to spot on their badge is it says agency on there, and it's green, like Greg's.
How many of you in here are actually merchants? How many OPMs do we have? How many of you think you might be in the wrong session? All right, that's helpful to us.
Okay, so who would like to, on the panel, talk about the differences between the outsourced and in-house managed programs?
I mean, I can talk a little bit about it. I mean, the difference is that when dealing with an OPM, what's nice is that when I can have a weekly call with Greg, and we can run through all of his programs that I'm running with him. Versus if you guys had an in-house affiliate manager, then if we had a weekly call, that just adds one more conversation I did have during the week. It is nice being able to talk to one person for multiple programs. That's my thoughts on it.
I agree with all of those, but I also sometimes think that the in-house managers, can get us information faster because they're the ones that are already there for, the team weekly meetings, the PR meetings and things like that. So obviously there are pros and cons to each, and it depends on how big your company is and how much experience you have with affiliate marketing. If you do not have somebody internally that is prepared to learn affiliate marketing, if you don't have an assigned person in your company that's willing to come to affiliate summits, that's willing to, check out what the PMA is, all of those kind of things, you need to at least get an OPM to help you get your program launched. If you can hire somebody internally that can take the time to learn affiliate marketing, then it can be a good solution.
Okay. I'll read the next quote. It's on program management. These people need to be fired. Affiliate managers who do not respond to emails, who expire publishers without warning or explanation, who will not help a publisher with a problem concerning an advertiser, or who treats publishers as second-class citizens. Have we had problems with that?
Well, let me just say this quote was not from any of us. This came
Or it could have been, but it's anonymous.
Right. It's an Affiliate Summit puts out an anonymous survey, AFSTAT.
AFSTAT.
You can just Google AFSTAT 2010, and you can read what affiliates are saying about programs, about networks, about affiliate marketing. There's tons of useful information in there. We're going to have a couple pie charts up there. Again, that's AFSTAT 2010.
Yeah, if you're managing a program, if you're a merchant, you need to be checking out that AFSTAT report because it's going to give a lot of the things that we're talking about today, but because it's updated every year, it's going to keep up with changing technologies like whether we use Twitter or whatever comes along next. So something you need to keep up with.
I think the other quote to read is, it should be easier to reach an affiliate manager or at least know who is managing programs before signing up. Have you had problems reaching affiliate managers?
Never.
Have we talked about the programs compared to in-house and on a network, or is that coming up?
We'll just keep moving.
I sometimes will not join a program that's in-house because I want to stick with the network because I know I'm going to get paid on time.
I would agree with that. I will very rarely work with an in-house program. If it's not on a network, I usually won't bother.
And I am more tempted to gravitate towards the programs that are managed by somebody that I know, a good manager that does respond to my questions on time.
Okay. We're next on communications, the 10 levels of intimacy in today's communication.
What I really liked about this, and obviously not all of it applies, but I like this just because it shows all of the different ways that people are communicating. And as affiliates, some of us prefer some of these over others, and in the next slides we'll get into those a little bit more. But I think you have to really think about all of those different types and not only what works best for you, but works best for the affiliates. And you'll see that we don't all agree because we all fall into different categories there, but it's at least something to think about those different things and which of those, how you're making yourself available to your affiliates.
And that's the key, is just making sure that you're making yourself available to affiliates, whether you are on Twitter or you give out your cell phone number or if it's just email. I mean, affiliates want to communicate different ways, and even at different times they're going to want to communicate different ways. So just make yourself as available as possible to your affiliates.
For me, I'm more of an email person or Twitter. I rarely get on Skype unless I'm talking to Eric. And I never talk on the phone because my kids are usually home with me during the day, so I don't do a lot of phone calls. So for me, realistically, if you're going to get a hold of me, I'm one of those people that if you don't contact me by email, you probably won't get a hold of me.
I prefer email too. Actually, I prefer people to use my contact form on my website because I have those emails segregated from the rest so I know to read them. But otherwise, my business phone goes straight to voicemail and it tells you to contact me via the website form.
Are you different than that, Eric?
It depends who it is. Certain people I want to talk to, and other people, if I get on the phone with them, I know it's an hour-and-a-half ordeal, so I prefer email or Skype. And I mean, I can just keep Skype open all day and just have a chat going with that person. So it depends. Sorry for such a horrible answer.
That's right. That's why this is inside the minds of affiliates. All right, first contact. Your recruitment email, if you're not joining a program and an affiliate manager is sending you an email, how do you want to be approached?
First of all, understand that we get hundreds, thousands of these. I mean, we get so many of these recruitment emails, and so many of them start the exact same way. They say, you know, hi, I'm so-and-so, sometimes not even their name, and then say, like, we think your site would be a great fit for our program. And I think, first of all, what site are you even talking about? Because I have a lot of websites. And sometimes even when you say what site it is, I can't make a connection as to why that particular site, which makes me then think that all you're doing is spamming me. And if all you're doing is spamming me, then I immediately delete you. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, unless it's an obvious choice, you know, if I have a site and your product definitely fits in there, then I'll look at that email and I'll actually respond, I'll consider it. But if it's not an obvious choice why your product or service fits within my site, then outline why it is. Say, you know, customers who purchase this also like to purchase these types of products. Then I'd actually consider it. But yeah, if you just say, dear website owner, we think our product fits your website, and then you say, like, you know, my personal blog, well, nothing fits my personal blog. I don't want to sell anything on there, so.
I agree.
Okay.
And signing it the affiliate team. If it's signed by the affiliate team and not a regular person, I delete it immediately too.
I mean, this whole thing is about personal relationships. I mean, for myself, I think this might be my 6th affiliate summit. In the first couple, I learned a lot going to sessions, and now it's more just getting to see the people again and building those relationships. So when it's signed the affiliate team, you're not building a relationship right there. So make sure you sign your name. Give me your direct to desk phone number, so if I want to call you, I can, instead of going through a phone tree or something.
He'll call you. Tricia and I won't. Yeah.
We'll email you, maybe.
Okay, so first contact, the program description, if you mention average figures, make sure they're in line with the network.
Yeah, a lot of networks will show you the average commission and average sale in the past 30 days. So if you say that your average sale is $80 and I look at the network number and it's $40, obviously there's something wrong there. Either the network had some sort of problem with some low sales coming through, or you're lying. Mm-hmm. So, you want to make sure that those figures are in line. When you talk about average numbers, it's great to, maybe for a starting point, but one affiliate can skew your numbers so far that it really doesn't matter to me. I mean, you could say that your conversion rate is 4%. Well, that's fine, but if I send you really targeted traffic, I mean, I've seen conversions up to 30% before. So it's good to have those numbers, but it's not something that, as an affiliate, I completely bank on.
And this is either in your program description on the network or when you send out that first email to us, either way. But for me, the numbers don't mean as much as what you can tell me that sets you apart. Because chances are pretty good, unless you're something really unique, chances are pretty good that you've got a lot of competitors out there that are doing similar things, and I might already be working with them. So to work with you, I need to understand what sets you apart from them. Is it a particular product that you have that sells better? Is that you're doing national advertising campaigns that are coming up, or you've got a TV special coming up, or what is it that sets you apart that gives me a reason to stop what I'm doing and take a look at your program to want to promote you?
And skewing with the numbers, I don't always go by the numbers. I used to do work with an OPM, and he would actually place orders through there just to bring up the EPC and CJ. So as an affiliate, I didn't like that aspect, and so now I'm kind of leery of, okay, is that really the EPC, or are they just trying to make it look better than it is?
The biggest number that I have a problem with is reversal rate. If you have bogus orders or fraudulent orders, obviously you're going to reverse them, and it's going to hurt your reversal rate. Explain why that is. I mean, I've seen some reversal rates up to 80%. Mm-hmm. So so then what I think is, if I send you traffic, are you going to reverse 80% of my sales, or did you just have maybe some credit card fraud going on in your program?
I would like to add that you need to update your recruiting numbers in your program description. If you start your program in January and in the following November, your numbers still reflect the January numbers, you need to go back in and update it. Okay, so when you are accepted into the program, you get an approval email. What needs to be on that approval email?
For me, first and foremost, I want all of the contact information. When the approval email comes to me and just says, congratulations, you've been approved for our program, you can now go get your links. That's not enough. There's no reason for me to even save that email. It's worthless to me. I want all the contact information so at least I can set that aside and say, okay, I've got a starting point. If I have any questions, I know the person that I can go to. I can get this up and running right now. If I don't have that contact information, it doesn't make me want to get the program up and running as quickly.
I want the links and the banners right in the email, so I can copy and paste from there. If you're not auto approval, I actually like auto approval, so if I want to join a program, I get auto approved right away. I can put the links up. I know there's a lot of fraud. They don't like to approve them right away. I wish there was a way that they could say, oh, she's a top affiliate, let's auto approve her somehow. I don't know if CJ can do that if you have 4 bars or something, but that's what I would like, because I want to promote it right away. If I applied, that means I want to promote it right away.
Do you like standard banners, standard text links? What do you like in that first email?
I like text links, and I like 88 by 31 banners.
I'm looking for more how your business runs. I want to know what your top selling products are. I want to know what your seasonal trends are. As an affiliate, I'm now a marketer for your business. So it's in both of our best interests for you to share that information that you have with me. I don't want to sit there and build an entire niche site around one of your products and you say, oh, we're going to discontinue that next month. You know, so let me know, you know, the up and coming products, which ones are getting updates to it, and especially seasonal trends. You guys know your business a lot better than we do, so that information that you can share with us will greatly help both of us.
Especially if you're someone that tends to have something very seasonal, like maybe you do costumes that everybody assumes like Halloween, but we apply for your program in March, maybe mentioning what kinds of things sell well in the spring so that we can go ahead and start getting some links up and running before, you know, the big season hits.
Okay, so you've had your first sale in our program. Do you want to receive an email from us, and what do you want us to say?
And we had a big debate when we had it over this, who wanted this and who didn't. And I think we kind of agreed that maybe personal emails were okay, like congratulations, you know, on your first sale. Is there anything else I can do to help you? Where the automatic ones, my feeling was if I get it right away, I'm like, wow, that was good. I really should promote them more. But let's say I didn't get an email for 6 months. It's like, I just now made my first sale and I've had them up 6 months. Should I be doing something different, or maybe I shouldn't even have them up at all?
Right. I don't find any value in the first sale emails at all. So to me, it's just kind of more email clutter.
Yeah, it's really going to depend. I mean, the way I look at it as an affiliate, it's my money that I'm spending, it's my time that I'm spending to get that. I know I made my first sale.
Right.
And a lot of times I know before you know that I made my first sale. So if it's personal, yeah, it works, but you know, like Kim said, if I've had a link up there and I've been in your program for 9 months or 6 months, then you probably don't want to send that email. But if it's, you know, within a week, I got one recently. I launched a site and within a week made a first sale, and the merchant, who I don't see in the room, but I know they're here, you know, sent me an email saying, congratulations, you know, the site that we built worked, and that was nice.
Okay, so what do you think about merchants being available?
There is no faster way to lose sales than to not be available. For example, I put up coupons on my site, and one of my members says to me, hey, Tricia, I just tried to use this coupon code and it doesn't work. That person wants to make a purchase in that minute, and I spend the time in my forum answering those questions because I want to make those sales for you. So I email you and say, this coupon code isn't working. And 48 hours later, my member says, hey, Tricia, have you gotten that coupon code fixed yet? And I go back to them and say, I'm sorry, the merchant still hasn't responded to me. And they say, okay, I'll just look somewhere else. Why did the merchant not respond to me? Why did the merchant not at least say, I'm looking into this? Or, you know, yes, we're having a problem with coupon codes. We'll get it to you in 24 hours. So at least then I know that there's a problem. Otherwise, I don't know if you just didn't get the email. Do I have the wrong contact information? Did you not intend to send out the coupon and there isn't going to be a coupon at all? So the best way to lose a sale is to not be available.
I actually put up a brand new merchant. I don't know if they were new to me. Last week I applied, was instantly approved, added them to my coupon code site right away, added all the coupon codes that they had in the network. Within a day, I not only got a call and an email, but I got a fax that said, you have all the coupons you have are outdated and you need to update them with this, 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 and this. And I responded to her email and I said, maybe you need to update share sale links. And I'm seriously thinking about taking them down now.
With availability, it's, I've got a whiteboard with all these projects I'm working on. And if I'm working on something and I pick up the phone and try to get in touch with the merchant and it goes to voicemail and I don't hear back from them, that project just went to the bottom of the queue. And I may never get back to it because there's just so many different projects, so many different merchants that are approaching me with their product, their service. Just so many different ideas every day, at least 2 to 3 different ideas of what I could be doing. So it's just, you don't have to be sitting by your phone waiting for my phone call, but at least get back to us in a reasonable time.
Okay, we discussed this briefly before, but types of communications with affiliates. How do you want to be communicated with?
Yeah, I think the main thing that I think on this particular slide that we talked a lot about was this new Facebook groups thing. And the fact that you can now add us to your groups without us saying that we want to be added to the groups. And I think there's been a lot of backlash amongst affiliates that are being added to groups without their permission.
Yeah, don't add us. We'll like your program if we like it.
We might join it if you give us the choice, but just being added, yeah, it's not cool.
A quick question. When you find a merchant that is on Facebook that you're part of, do you like their page? Do you join their fanbook page?
I do.
If you have a merchant page, I'm going to like it just because I want that little more jump on what you're saying and what you're doing. If you're hinting that a new version of your service is coming, then I might reach out to the affiliate manager and say, hey, can I get a beta test of it? Can I know what's coming up so I can, write a review of it before it comes out? But I don't like all of them. I do like all the OPMs just so I can keep up to date with what their projects are. But no, definitely not every single merchant.
Is there anybody from shoes.com here? I am a fan of the Fergie footwear, which I believe is a part of shoes.com, and every time that I blog about Fergie footwear, they retweet or they re-put that on their Facebook page, and I just love it because then I get all the traffic. So if I write about your merchant and you want to
Add that to your Facebook page. Great.
Okay, next one is very important, newsletter frequency. How do you like your newsletters?
Yeah, this chart is from AFSTAT, so clearly the almost majority seem to think that monthly is best. I like either a weekly or a monthly, depending on what kind of information you're giving. If all you're telling me every week is the same thing, but just updating me every week with the same thing, then I don't want it. But if you actually have new things to send out each week, if you have weekly specials or something, then it's worthwhile to me.
There's one particular magazine site that you probably belong to too, and they have the exact same coupon code every single week, but they changed like a letter or a number in it, but it's still the same percentage. So why can't we just keep the same coupon code for a month or 2 months instead of changing it every single week?
Yeah. I'm not as likely to bother to change it.
Right.
If it's getting changed, but it's really the same thing every week, then it's not important enough to me usually to have time to get to. I wish I could, but there just isn't time.
Sitting there as a merchant, you might think, what's the big deal of sending a weekly email to your affiliates? But when I go into my Commission Junction email folder or my share sale, like when I get back from here, I'll probably have about 600 emails from Commission Junction, just all the merchants saying with their newsletters. And share sale will probably be about 150 or so. It adds up, and we'll touch on this in a little bit, but with 650 emails, all I'm going to do is scan the subject lines, then I scan who they came from, then I select all that are unread and delete it and move on to the next page, 50 at a time. Even that takes some time, so.
Right. I do the same.
When to send a newsletter?
Well, I'll do this one. You definitely you don't want to send your newsletter the last day of the month or the first day of the month because everyone else is going to. And during that time, we get slammed with newsletters. We're going to scan them more quickly. We're going to be a little sloppier with the way we're scanning them and delete them. Probably ones that we would have read otherwise are going to get deleted. Friday afternoon, for some reason, merchants love sending emails. And Friday afternoon, I don't know, again,
No, I don't remember seeing that. I don't mind Friday afternoons.
really.
Yeah, because I do a lot of work on the weekends when it's not so quiet. That's when I'm not having the people IM me, and there's not as many emails, so I don't mind the Friday afternoon ones.
I tend to get a lot on the Fridays. This best is Eric's best example ever about when not to send the newsletter
Yeah,
out there.
there was a merchant on Cyber Monday at 8:40 in the evening that sent their Cyber Monday offer.
Today only
Yeah,
coupon that we all
today
got.
only coupon. That was good for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So let us know ahead of time if you have these coupons, especially Cyber Monday, Black Friday. I'm not going to be sitting there Thanksgiving morning reading your Black Friday specials. You know what they are ahead of time. Let us know as well. If you want to put something on there, please don't leak these. Go ahead, but
Yeah, if you can even let us know over a week in advance, we can publish into the future so that we aren't going to release it until the day it's active.
It's really all just what we want to give you the information is not just because we are gripey people, but we want to give you the best chance to get your stuff on our sites. So, the bottom line is, when is the best time for you to send us things? How's the best way to send it so that we have the best chance to be able to give you the publicity that you deserve?
We are kind of sounding like we're griping, sorry.
No, we want to promote you. We do.
You guys pay the bills.
Okay, more on newsletters. Include the program name, including the subject line, and be descriptive in the subject line.
Absolutely. That was another one of yours, wasn't it?
yeah, the example here is we're changing our merchant program. I have no idea who that is. Sometimes looking at who it comes from doesn't help me at all. Include the merchant name. Let me know who you are. Include the network. I filter all my emails by network, but if not, there's certain programs as a merchant you could run on different networks. So I don't know if I have to log into PepperJam to get this changed, or if I have to log into ShareASale.
And I don't filter mine by network yet, the way that you do.
I do, yeah.
But yeah, so sometimes it'll come in, it'll say, log into the network and pull your links. And then I'll think, okay, I can go into my database and figure out, or I can go searching and figure out, or I can email them back and ask them which network
can
they're on, or
delete it.
whatever. Or I can just delete it. Yeah, those are my choices. And, after they listen to me for half an hour, you know which one I probably chose.
I'd also want in the from line, I'd prefer to have the merchant name as the from. Like there's one particular OPM that sends out 10 newsletters all at the same time for 10 different programs, but it's all the same from the same, and I would rather have it. have the
And
merchant
then
name.
in those newsletters, include my link that I can use to link back to you, so I don't have to log into the network and figure out, search the database of merchants and find you. Or if you can't do that for whatever reason, at least include a link to your page within the network, saying, click here to get the links. Again, if you say log into the network to get your links, I'm going to have to log in, search for you. Some of the search features in the networks aren't the greatest, and if I can't, find you, again, I'm going to move on.
The faster that I can get the link, the better chance that I'm going to get it up.
And make it so we can find you in the network. If we can't find you by your merchant name, something's wrong. You need to be using the keywords and misspellings. And if you have 2 words, put it in there as 2 words and as 1 word. And
There's apostrophes and all that.
yeah, ShareASale, some of them are actually in there as www. So you actually have to put in the www dot before you can find them, and it gets annoying.
This is another quote from AFSTAT. It's annoying when program managers spam my inbox with useless stuff. I tend to ignore those that email me too often. On the other hand, I do appreciate information that is actually useful to me and sent only when it's actually warranted. Don't know the difference? Send me 1 email and ask me to subscribe if I want more.
I think that in particular for OPMs, because you have a lot of different programs, and I don't necessarily, because I sign up for one, want to get information for all of your programs. So let me have the option, if you do a newsletter, let me have the option of signing up for that newsletter if I want to get information about all of your other programs as well.
Okay, so what works?
Like I said before, you guys know your business, and as you grow your affiliate program, you're going to know what type of affiliate site to work for your product service. So to get us started, we want to know what's working, but you have to be very generic. You can't say, oh, go look at bobsreviewsite.com because they're one of my top affiliates. Okay, I've had a merchant do that. where they said, oh, go look at this site. Here's, specific examples of what work. And what goes through my head is, okay, so when I'm a successful affiliate, then you're going to share my site with other affiliates, and that's one of the biggest no-nos. So don't give out all other affiliate sites, but let me know, is it review sites that work? Is it price comparison?
For me, I like to know specifically, owning a cashback and coupon site, if cashback and coupons work for you. Because, cashback and coupons aren't right for every program. And so I would rather know, is this a merchant that really likes to work with cashback or coupon sites? Or do you have videos that have worked well for other affiliates? And I can add that video to my video blog or to one of my other sites. So when you tell me what you see converting best, which kind of banners, text links, whatever, then those would be the things that I'll try first, and then we can expand from there.
And if I find out that your top affiliate is using parasiteware or a toolbar and stealing my commissions, then I'm not even going to bother adding you. Because it's useless. They're stealing my commissions.
Seasonal trends. We don't know your business like you know your business.
Yeah, we touched on this already. And this is just an example using Google Trends where we can see how the product or how it's trending throughout the year. So that for pool supplies, it peaks, I think, April, May. Okay, maybe I can figure that out, but just tell me when what seasons are hot for you.
Right. There are some things that have really surprised me in the past. I remember an As Seen on TV merchant one time telling me that January and February is great for them, and I thought, well, why is that? I thought people were poor in January after spending all their money in December. So why are people spending money on As Seen on TV stuff? But it turns out that that's kind of that disposable money when you're not looking for specific products. You buy things that you see on television. And that was something that I would have never known if the merchant hadn't specifically come to me with that information.
Did you buy your pajama jeans through an affiliate link?
I actually did. My pajama jeans will be arriving soon for any of you who were wondering.
This is my favorite topic. Let's talk about media exposure. When merchants are going to get increased publicity, should you tell your affiliates?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And tell us ahead of time.
Emphatically, yes.
If you know.
Yeah, and any kind of media exposure. These are obviously really big ones. When Oprah does her favorite things, or if the stupid.com one over there, those are really big exposure, but it doesn't have to be that big. If you know that the jewelry is going to be featured in a particular movie, or if you find out that there's going to be a magazine article, if it's going to have, Us Weekly is going to have one of your products in that back section of what celebrities are buying, anything like that that you can give us a heads up on, we can start, putting out some feelers, either blogging about it or just getting our landing pages ready for it in advance.
I have a celebrity fashion blog, and so I love to know anything that celebrities are wearing that has an affiliate link.
Eric, I don't see Justin in here, but we can talk about stupid.com and how he was on Leno. And
Yes, that bearded beanie was on Leno. And, obviously stupid.com saw increased sales, and nobody knew about it until after the fact. And then just recently, stupid.com sent out an email, after Greg and I talked to him and said, hey, you got to let us know when this happens. And just last week, stupid.com sent out an email saying, here's the 4 products that the Jay Leno show just requested from us. So they may or may not be on, and you know what, that's better than nothing.
Right. It at least gives us the opportunity to try to optimize for it before it happens.
Right.
specialty categories.
Yeah, again, it just keeps going back to you guys know what your business is. Let us know what your top selling products are. If you're having any holiday specials, when you have hot deals, and new arrivals as well.
But
Or
not
if you're-
overkill. I mean, it seems like sometimes it's, you know, your hot deals newsletter might have 35 different items in it, and some of them are save $2 on a, you know, jump stick or something. And I look through that list and I start to glaze over. I'm like, that's not a hot deal to me. Buying an extension cord for $4 instead of $7 is not a hot deal. If I really want to see the hot deals, I want to see what's worthwhile for me to get out there as fast as I can so that we can both make money off of it.
Banners and creatives.
I think we talked some about this. We definitely need a homepage link. I don't know how many times that I want to go add a merchant and they have a million links, but they're all to different categories or products, and they don't actually have a link to the homepage.
So especially with the coupons and cashback for me, if I don't have a homepage link, it's kind of hard for me because I'm directing them to your site and giving them a coupon code, but then they're just landing on a subsection of your site. So we might be missing out on some opportunities because they're only seeing that subsection of your merchandise instead of all of your merchandise. So the homepage links are really important for me.
And then getting into banners, look at the Internet Advertising Bureau, IAB.net. They have ad unit guidelines, because in a network, you can, I believe you can set up any size banner you want, but there are standard sizes. So make sure on the most popular ones, 468 by 60, yep, 728 by 90, and 250 by 300.
And you like-
I really like the 88 by 30 ones.
And I like 120 by 60 or 120 by 90.
So we like all different sizes. Sorry, at least for your homepage logo banners, make
Logos.
as many different ones as you can. I don't think I've ever seen or gone through a merchant on a network and said, wow, they have too many banners.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that
Yeah.
either.
And then make sure you have also, you know, as we said, a homepage link. Make sure you have a logo-only banner, where if we just want to, you know, put your logo on there because we're promoting you as a merchant and not a specific product of yours. There's a lot of times where I'm just going over to your site and, you know, screen capping your logo off your site anyway.
And I want the logo to be static. I don't want it flashing or animated.
And then, you know, other options, you can make widgets so that our website visitors can search directly from our site onto yours. And then video is coming up. I know a few of the networks have interfaces for that. So if you already have video reviews of your products or video how-tos, why not take the time, upload them to the affiliate networks, and give us links for those?
And I'm even willing to use the videos if you just have them on YouTube. I have just discovered myself merchants that have whole YouTube channels with all kinds of product reviews, and I am perfectly happy to use those YouTube videos in my blog and then use my links along with them. I know not all affiliates will, but I am perfectly happy to use those.
I'm fine with that too, because there's actually some code you can put around, so when they click on the YouTube, it's still going to go to the affiliate site.
Right.
Okay, so the next is data feeds.
This is Eric's slide.
Okay, we're gonna go through this kind of quick.
Definitely Eric's slide.
So what a data feed is a product catalog. All of your products as a database uploaded to the network so that I can download them and I can either make a website based on your products, I can make price comparison, shopping, lots of different things I can do with a data feed. As an affiliate, I wanna make sure your data feeds are updated. If you have 500 products on your website and your data feed only has 300 products, obviously you're lagging there. Check the links before you update the data feed, especially before you send out an email newsletter saying the data feed's been updated. If I go in and then, you know, just grab the data feed, and if I get lazy and don't check it, now all my links are broken. It's nice to have thumbnail and full-size images. As affiliates, we use both on our sites. And then understand what your affiliates are using the data feeds for. They may be making a product search engine, they may be doing a price comparison site, or they may be doing a niche site based on those products. So when you understand what the affiliates are using the products for, you know what to include in the data feed, if you're going to include UPCs, model numbers, that kind of stuff. And then if you have a major change to your data feed, let your affiliates know. If you take your cat and dog section of your pet site and you break it down then into cats and dogs as two separate categories, that's a big change that could break our websites. So let us know so we're prepared for that.
Okay, so real quickly, let's talk about coupons. What do you like?
What do we like? We like exclusive coupon codes that you can track back to us so that when other people steal them, we still get commission, which I know is hard to do, but
It is possible to do it. You have to work with your programmers, work with the network to do it, but it is possible, so that if we're given that code or vanity code for our sites and someone steals it from us and puts it onto their site and uses it, we would still get the credit. So it gives us more incentive to put the coupon codes out there because we don't have to care so much about people stealing them.
there's one particular shoe site that pays a 13% commission when they don't use a coupon and only 5% when they do use a coupon, and their site's just covered with the coupon code. I do not like that at all because there's no chance I'm going to get the 13%.
Right. If you're going to have coupon codes on your site that are going to either negate our commission or decrease our commission, if you can work with tech to make it such that if people use an affiliate link, it takes them to the landing page that doesn't have those coupons, that is, we were more likely to promote that.
And then just understand how coupons work in the network that you're working with. Most of them have end dates. Please use them. Right now, I run a coupon site. I'm aggregating all these coupons together, and I have someone who sits there and looks at every single coupon before it gets published, because probably 95% of them have something wrong with them, and I'm not exaggerating at 95%.
Agree.
You know, where coupons say, you know, the coupon title might be 10% off, and the coupon code is save 5. Well, there's probably a problem there, and you know, either I don't put that coupon on my site, or I actually have to have that person go through the checkout process to the last page and put the coupon in and figure out what it really is.
Well, and then they find out at checkout that it's, you have to spend $20 to get the 10% off. Well, we wanted to know that at the beginning.
Search restrictions.
So when you have in your affiliate program, in your description, affiliates cannot use our brand name in your source code, that is the most ridiculous statement ever. How can I promote you as a merchant without saying what your merchant name is? Now, I can promote your products without saying your merchant name, but if I'm trying to promote everything that you do and you say, but you just can't mention us. And they're probably not here. New York & Company? Okay, New York & Company, if I wanted to promote them, I can't say New York & Company on my site. And just for the fact that I probably said New York & Company out loud, I probably got banned from their affiliate program.
I didn't say it.
So, you didn't say that other company. Also, you have to understand that when it comes to paid search, there's 10 spots for paid search. And a question to ask, and nobody has the answer to, is would you rather have your affiliates bidding on your brand name or your competition? And it's something to think about. If your affiliates are bidding on your brand name, then you're sharing revenue with them that you think you would receive anyway. But if your competition's bidding on your brand name, now you could be completely losing that revenue. So do you want to share it or lose it? I don't have the answer, but it's something to think about. TM and TM plus. TM means trademark. So if, well, I'll just keep going on New York & Company. Saying that I can't bid on New York & Company means that I can't bid on that name as an exact match, just that word. Saying that I can't bid on, New York & Company coupons is TM plus. So that's what the difference between TM and TM plus means. And if you have rules, please enforce them. Brand Verity, I know they were on the meat market yesterday, so they're around somewhere. Brand Verity will actually monitor your keywords for you and let you know who's violating those terms. There's some shady affiliates who will just run those when you're not in the office. So 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. they're going to run these ads that break your rules.
And I would say also enforcing your rules in general. If you say you can't post other coupon codes on your site or you'll be kicked out, if other affiliates are doing that, kick them out. If you say, can't offer cash back, make sure that no one else is offering cash back, because then when, our people come to us and say, can we use this coupon code? Well, we saw it on this other site, or well, why can't we get cash back? We see other program does it. If there are going to be rules, enforce them across the board.
Okay, keep going.
Keep going. We need to speed it up a little bit. Rewards and incentives.
Want to talk about that, Kim?
She does the incentives.
Oh, just in terms of if you're running some kind of contest, I think you felt a little bit differently about that I like to compete against myself. So if you can say, if you can increase your numbers X amount over last month or X amount over this time last year, that to me is a better incentive. If it's a case where you're saying that I have to hit certain dollar amounts, chances are pretty good that I'm not a big enough affiliate that I'm going to hit those dollar amounts, so I'm not even going to try in those contests.
I mean, we either are or we're not. And when it comes to dollar amounts, there was an affiliate contest that I maxed out in the first 3 days. And I went back to the affiliate manager, and I'm like, so should I open 30 accounts to get the most out of this bonus this month? And I mean, they eventually changed it, that contest for me. But if you're going to say, this much in sales, we're already going to hit that or not. So like Tricia said, compete against yourself.
Yeah, I don't like that either, where the top seller is going to win, because
You either are the top seller or you're not. It's
Right.
not going to change anything. And then ask your affiliates what they want. Do they want cash? Do they want T-shirts? Do they want product? Do they want increased commissions? It's going to change from affiliate to affiliate. It's going to change based on what your product or service is.
Random contests are fine as well. Mac Mall, are they here? They had a contest. They were giving away an iPad that I won. And after that, I'm going to promote them more. And so I've been blogging all about how I won this iPad from Macmo.
Okay, so let's go ahead, Eric.
I'm just going to get into leaks here. Leaks are ways that somebody who I refer to you can do something other than purchase the product that I tried to get them to buy. An example is you have a really big phone number on top of the screen. Well, if they pick up the phone and call, I'm not getting commission for that sale. You can fix that with pay-per-call. Another way to do it is in the lower right-hand corner, you can hide down their source code. So when your operator picks up, ask them what's the source code, and that then can be commissioned back to me. Live chat sometimes, and I guess it depends on live chat service, but they can take a percentage of the sale, overriding the affiliate cookie. So, take a look at what your live chat agreement is. If you're outsourcing that, they might say, well, we get, 4% of all revenue. That's an affiliate agreement, and that's going to overwrite my cookie. Links to any other site, and
Even if they're your own other sites.
Right.
Sister companies, sister brands.
and I think it was Loxley I was talking to, who pretty much said links to any other site, no matter how the link is a leak. So if it's AdSense, it's a leak. If it's a link to your sister site, it's a leak. If it's a link to eBay where you're selling your closeout products, it's a leak. All right, it's just ways that for an affiliate, I'm not earning the commission. You can easily fix that. Talk to your programmer. If the affiliate cookie is set, don't show the phone number. If the affiliate cookie is not set, then show the phone number.
If they share a shopping cart, it's okay. Like I believe Old Navy and Gap and
Right.
all them share a shopping cart. But 1-800-Flowers at the bottom, they have all their other ones that are just straight links, and we're out.
And then they click from 1-800-Flowers to Popcorn Factory back to 1-800-Flowers. Now there's no cookie set. So, and then something that Greg, you mentioned, have an affiliate account on the network that your program's running in. So you understand when you want to walk an affiliate through how to get banners, you can log into your account and get those banners. You can test links and everything. However, set yourself to 0 commission. You want to talk anything more on that?
I would just say you definitely have to have your own affiliate account, not to make money, but to see what the affiliates see.
You probably don't have any questions because we told you absolutely everything we know.
Okay, let me see if we have any questions submitted, but also if we run out of time and we don't have enough time for questions, we are all going to lunch. If you have a Platinum Pass for lunch, you can have lunch with us. Do we have any questions? No, it doesn't look like we have any questions. We have a microphone in the middle, so if anyone has any, please step forward.
Hi, Andrew Blair, Merchant Warehouse Affiliate Sales Manager. I'm just curious, our affiliate program operates in the B2B space, and I wanted to know if you had any ideas about how to find affiliates in the B2B space, and also how to make our program sound attractive to them.
One way would be to actually try to hunt down those affiliate sites that you think you would be a good fit on. So, take your product and, product name plus review plus comparison. Find those affiliate sites that are already promoting your competition and use their contact form, do a who is lookup on the domain. That way you can find out who the owner is. And probably on one of my bigger review sites, I get probably 4 to 6 requests a month to add new merchants to that site, and that's how they do it.
It is completely manual labor.
Yeah.
Any other questions? See how good you are?
Wow.
They're inside your minds now.
We've scared them speechless.
All right.
Okay.
But we want you to clap louder than next door because Will's next door.
Yeah, we want
Really
Will to
loud.
think we did really good.
Yeah. So even if we
All right,
did.
that's it. Thank you. Don't forget to turn in your feedback forms in the back.